let us begin with something that genuinely confused me this morning. I woke up, I saw it, and I was like, wait, is that real? There's a ban list in Master Duel, and we're just gonna go through the changes right now. The first change is actually one that does make sense because they unlimited Conquistador of the Golden Land. I'm gonna be honest with you, Eldlich, the last time I've played against Eldlich, I can't even remember. It's genuinely been forever since I've seen an Eldlich deck in Master Duel. The deck is not very good whatsoever. The deck deserves to be at quote-unquote full power. And my take has always been the only problem with Eldlich was the floodgates, or is the floodgates. It's never been Conquistador of the Golden Land, okay? Like, that card is completely okay. All of the Eldlich cards are completely okay. The only problem was always that they were so synergistic with different floodgates. So take off the Conquistador. I'm fine with that. How's there no circular ban? Dude, wait, I haven't finished scrolling down. Surely there's more meta impactful hits coming soon. Just wait a second. Calm down. But yeah, Conquistador 3 is something that is completely fine. It's not going to change anything. This is not something that's holding back Eldlich. That's not the reason. But I guess it's still fine. All right. Cards to be semi-limited. We have the first Head Scratcher. We have Labyrinth Chandelier, which is not completely uncalled for. Labyrinth is a powerful deck in Master Duel. It's fair enough. You know, my guess with this is that they are trying to hit Labyrinth's consistency just a little bit without making it unplayable, because there is more Labyrinth support to be released that they want people to spend their gems on. This does not matter, unfortunately, in terms of Labyrinth's power level, really. Like, you still have 4 furnitures, like similar how putting Stovey Torby from 3 to 2 didn't really matter at all. This now also doesn't matter that much. I think the only thing that this means genuinely is that once we get Arias, I still don't think you would play a full combo oriented furniture build, right? Like the one that people are using in the TCG right now with like multiple coup clocks. I think that is something you wouldn't do with only 4 furnitures, because you simply, like, you cannot really justify playing multiple coup clocks when you only have 4 furnitures, because the only thing that makes coup clock a good draw, especially going second, is when you draw furnitures with it. And with only 4, I think you're just going to play 1 coup clock. You're not going to play 3 coup clocks. But that being said, that version is still very, very strong and like is still going to be meta relevant. The Chandelier and Stovey Torby, it just pushes your Labyrinth deck into a certain direction, but it doesn't actually make it much worse, is the thing. So this is a hit that I don't mind. It's just a nothing. It's really a nothing burger of a change. Like, they may as well have not done anything to Lab. It's purely a cosmetic change to Labyrinth. If anything, it could make it so people play more Floodgate Labyrinth, which is not a good thing. But it doesn't actually make Labyrinth worse. So I don't know why they did that. That's the first head scratcher. And then we have Bystial Serenir going from 3 to 1. I believe this is a hit that's more aimed at branded variations than Dragon Link, because Dragon Link is already pretty much gone. I mean, I personally think you can still play dragons if you want to, but it's not a super strong deck anymore. It's playable before this hit, but yeah, I don't know. I think this is more something that is aimed towards branded decks, and branded is pretty decent in Master Duel right now. I don't know about the timing of this hit. I'm gonna be honest with you, this would have made sense a while ago. Like, they could have included this in the big ban list that they released at the end of 2023, and there it would have made sense, because Dragon Link was a top tier strategy that was using 2 to 3 Serenirs pretty much all the time. Now it's like Dragon Link is already gone. Branded is fine, but not super popular. And the Bystials aren't in a great spot right now anyways, because they don't do anything to Super Heavy Samurai, right? So another hit that I don't really care about this hit, because you can still play branded with one Serenir. You're okay. And you can also still play Dragon Link. Like, your Dragon Link deck was not top tier before this ban list, but it doesn't get much worse by losing 1 or 2 Serenirs, if you even played 3. I'm gonna be honest with you, in the current format with like super heavy around, in my Dragon Link decks, I don't even think I would be playing more than 1 Serenir. I don't remember off the top of my head my current Dragon Link list that I updated for this format, but I don't think it has more than 1 Serenir anyways. So this is another hit that just doesn't really change much. Branded is everywhere in rank. Yeah, branded is decently popular. I just don't think it's that good, but people do like it, right? But I don't think moving Serenir to 1 changes much about it either. So the unfortunate thing is that this is it, which I'm gonna be honest with you is to me rather disappointing. Like I said before, these individual hits are whatever. There's nothing here that makes me mad. It's not like I'm mad about Serenir going to 1, Chandelier going to 2, or Golden Land being unlimited. All these changes are fine. They're whatever. Like, it's okay. The problem is that it doesn't do anything, right? Like, it just doesn't impact the game whatsoever because of what's missing, right? This does nothing. This does nothing to Super Heavy Samurai, which I don't know if Super Heavy Samurai is something that they want to be in the game for a long time. I think they've maneuvered themselves into a weird position, which is that Super Heavy Samurai is a deck that it's not the most healthy, to say it lightly. Yet they have made the decision to make a lot of the cards ultra rares, which makes it very hard for them to actually hit the deck without making people mad, right? Because the people that have invested into Super Heavy Samurai, they would be mad if they would have hit something on this ban list, right? Because the deck came out like 2 weeks ago. So on that end, it was kind of, yeah, it's not that expensive. I mean, Vakaushi is an ultra rare, Bike is an ultra rare, and Big Benkei is an ultra rare. That was 8 ultras from the most recent pack, right? So I would say only because that 1 or 2 of the cards are rares or super rares does not make the entire deck cheap. Like, there's still a decent chunk of ultras that you had to get if you wanted to play Super Heavy Samurai. So I don't know. But like I said, so people have gotten their Super Heavy Samurai cards 2 weeks ago. So hitting the deck right now feels, I agree, it does feel early. At the same time, I want that deck to be gone ASAP because I don't like what it does to the format. You know, like, we've seen the most recent popularity ranking of cards, and like roll is up to like 70%, which is never a good sign. If you have to play Droll in a best of 1 format, like, which is a card that's good against Super Heavy and Menadium, but like it sucks against so many other decks that it's gonna feel awful against Labyrinth and stuff like that. So Super Heavy Samurai, not the most healthy deck to the game, and they decided to not do anything about it, which on one hand I understand because it just came out. On the other hand, I just can't help but be disappointed that we're gonna have to play the same format. But yeah, I don't know, like, there's not that much to say about this. It's just, this ban list changes nothing. They may as well have not done it. And that is, it's even worse than not getting a ban list, because it means we're not going to get one for the next couple weeks, right? Like, this is confirmation that, hey, we're not going to change anything for the next couple weeks until the next one, right? However long it's going to be, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever, nothing is going to happen to Super Heavy Samurai, pretty much.